So you're probably here because of the title, and this video found you for a reason. And pretty much, I'm just going to be talking a lot. It's going to be a fully uncut video because I want it to be authentic and unedited. But pretty much, I'm just going to be talking about music and my music desires and music future. And yeah, this is something to I guess get me out of my comfort zone because I'm too reserved, I guess. I'm scared to put stuff out there, even though I want to be a music artist in the future, and I want to have I don't know, just a big music future. And although I do want to do other stuff with my life, music is one of those things where it's why not just make money off of doing stuff you love? And I know it's going to take a while, but this is my start, and I just pretty much just want to put videos out there of me and, try to not only gain a fan base, but get out of my comfort zone. So this is that. I've been making music for about, first, since you're already here, I'm probably gonna make videos like this every, I'm gonna try to make it every day. I'm gonna forget, but, in about 2 days, I'm going somewhere, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make a video. I'll try, but it's gonna be a little awkward if I do, so I might not make a video for about 3-4 days, but tomorrow I'll definitely make one. But yeah, I've been making music for about 5 years. I've jokingly made a song, for the first time. I think it was a parody to Juice WRLD's Lucid Dreams. It was just a funny thing I did. I never released it anywhere. And I might have released it on SoundCloud, but it was just stupid, so I think I just did it for myself. And after that, I think I just found fun in making music. And I don't know, since then I've usually just been finding beats off YouTube and singing or rapping over them in BandLab. For a while, honestly, for a very long time. And I say about 2 years in, well, actually not even 2 years in, I say the few moments or the few months after I started making music, I started seeing some real potential in me. But I'll say 2 years after I started, one of the best songs, maybe 2 or 3, but one of the best songs I think I've ever created, I created, and I was wow, I feel like I can really do something in my life with this. And I don't know, after that point, I was maybe I should start releasing music. And since then, I've just been making music. I've honestly released an album on SoundCloud, nowhere else, just only on SoundCloud. I think I'm gonna tell you guys because obviously I want my things to be, I want to get out my comfort zone and build a fan base. So I want to just tell you guys everything. But I released it on SoundCloud. I don't know what time ago, but I do know it's on there, and it's under the name, I think, ILLO, ILLO. And it wasn't a together album because I didn't know how to release an album on SoundCloud with the songs all there, so I released every single one separately, but they all have the same cover, so pretty much the album. But it's released under ILLO, ILLO, all caps. And to be honest, I think it's a really good album for me not being professional artist. And I think I think it's pretty good. But since then, I haven't released anything. I did release a song, but I removed it like after a few, maybe like a year or half of a year, because I didn't market it or anything. It was just sitting there. I told a few of my friends about it, and they said it was a good song, but I told them that I had to like remix it because the mixing was terrible on the song. But yeah, that's the song that I want to release first, but I have to figure out how to market, and this is part of that. Um, but yeah, since then, I haven't released anything. I've made over 100 songs, most likely. Well over 100 songs. But there's a lot of songs that what am I trying to say? There's honestly a lot of songs that I wouldn't mind releasing, but I think I'm very self-conscious about my music, and no matter how much people tell me that my music's good, like I pull back from releasing it, or not even pull back. I'm just a very tactical like thinker. So when it comes to music, I know I want a career out of it, and I try to think of all the ins and outs of that before I even go like dive into it. And that's what I've been doing for the past like years, not year. I've been doing that for the past honestly, yeah, past year. And I've just been doing nothing, honestly, but soaking in a lot of information about music and artists and stuff like that. I've been gaining information just about like Michael Jackson's career. I know almost everything about that man. It's honestly ridiculous. And recently I've not recently. Well, I'll say a while ago. Like I'll say about a year ago. I started getting into Prince a little bit more, and just like because I had a not grudge, but since like Michael Jackson was like my favorite artist, I knew like Prince was like his rival or whatever. So I never really got into him, but I got into him like pretty recently, and just his albums and stuff, and I found him as a good artist. And I've been looking just at things that they did, and other artists, a lot of other artists, big artists like Beyonce and Kanye and Tyler, the Creator, what they did to become such good and big artists in such a time frame. And you know, I've also been looking at like business moves that they have gone through to get to where they are, and to not have people walk over them, and just to create a wholesome and fan base that is just very, very supporting of them and things like that. I also have a book that I wrote in. It's just like a whole bunch of artists I studied and what they do in their music videos, and like their life before their fame. And I think I did like Lady Gaga, I did Beyonce, Michael Jackson, I did Prince, I did Kanye, I did Tyler, the Creator, did Billie Eilish. I think I did somebody else, but I can't remember. But that's all, most of them, I think. And yeah, that's what I've just been doing for the past, I don't know. But I do want to release music, and I want to have a good music career, but I don't know what's holding me back, honestly. I really don't. And it's not that I'm necessarily scared, but if I'm being real with you guys, like, as much as I do want a music career and to make money off of doing something I love, it's like It's like I've recently been thinking like, as much as I do want to do that, as a person in the public view, like looking at all the other artists and public personas and people, I know the repercussions and like the setbacks and everything that happens to those artists and those people, those famous people, no matter who they are, you know. And it seems like depending on how, because everybody's famous, not everybody's famous, everybody's like uh way to get famous is different, and everybody's treated sort of different in like when it comes to them being famous. But like no matter who you are, somebody's gonna be hating. No matter who you are, you don't know like the outcome of your career because you have to depend on other people. And I feel like being an artist is one of those things where you can create your own fan base, and you can not necessarily control them control them, but like have a deep connection with them to the point where y'all are like close, and you know they listen to you, you listen to them. But even if you do have that type of fan base, people outside of it is just gonna like try to tear you down no matter who you are, because somebody's gonna hate for no reason. And it's not that that scares me, it's just like mm, and it's a thing about privacy too. Like I'm very big on privacy. Like I'm a very private person, and I also what was I about to say? Um I'm also very I'm a very like non-social person. I'm like an introvert, and I know with that type of life, like being an artist and wanting to be a big artist is like one of those things where you have to get out of that. Now, honestly, I don't know how to get out of that. Um, because as an artist, you're gonna have to be booking shows. You're gonna have to be talking to your manager. You're gonna have to, be talking to fans, doing interviews. You're gonna have to be traveling everywhere, because you have to promote your things, and it's just one of those things where you have to be a lot of places at once. But um, I know that's what comes with it, and I do want to like have that lifestyle where it's not necessarily like I just want to do something that I love and make money off of it, because that's just an easy life to live, What they say, if you love what you're doing, if you love the job you're doing, it's not really work. Like, and I feel like if I was given the gift to make good music and do things, why not use it? Because recently I've made beats too. I started making beats like during Christmas. So it's like 6-7 months ago. And I think I'm pretty damn good. I've tried using FL Studios, but it's a little too difficult for me. So I stick to BandLab. And to be honest, I think I'm doing pretty good. I already kind of knew how to play the guitar, but I've recently learned how to play the guitar even more. I have an acoustic and an electric guitar, and I've just been, making music from my electric guitar into BandLab, and I made at least 6 pretty good fucking songs. They're kind of like Steve Lacy coded, but I don't know when I'll release those songs, because I really do actually love those songs, but I'll release them eventually when I get the courage. But yeah, I know how to play the guitar a decent amount. I can show you guys on my acoustic guitar a little bit, because I gotta get out of my comfort zone. I'll say if you know Jungle, I know how to play Good at Breaking Hearts. That's honestly one of my favorite songs by them. Wipe those tears away, don't you look for me. All the good sunshine is just a pain grief. And my day's so hard to leave. Baby, I'm saving therapy. Never did I treat nobody honestly, or reaching fire when you wanted me. Baby, you love me and said, watching you walk away. That's all I got. That's all I'm doing. Sorry. But yeah, you get it. So I'm pretty good at playing. I'm decent at playing guitar. I know some chords. I can make some songs from the guitar. But that's pretty much the #1 instrument I know how to play. Because I used to play the piano when I was little. I've lost like all my skill for the piano. Not all of it. I know how to like put together some harmonies and stuff like that and some chords, but not how I did back then. But some instruments I do really want to learn is like the trumpet and the violin, because recently I've been trying to make like jazzy and like funky songs, and I don't know, those are just some instruments where, you know, you need those instruments to make a very good sounding song like that. And honestly, it'd just be nice to learn other instruments. But yeah. Alright, I think that's it for today's video. I'm going to I'm gonna dip because it's almost 17 minutes. It's almost 18 minutes long. It's already 17 minutes. But if you made it to the end, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Honestly, please, and I'm saying please, like, come on this journey with me, like, to try and become a big artist. And honestly, music will be releasing really soon. When I get the courage, it should be releasing in July if I can really, you know, get that push that I need. And yeah, so see you on the next video.